Thanks for your company. The details now. JoyNews investigations have uncovered massive hoarding of premix fuel by well-connected cartels at the country's London beaches in the western and central regions, despite government intervention to clamp down on the practice. According to the National Premix Fuel Committee regulation, it's an offence to hoard premix fuel. But JoyNews' Kwitinate reports these premix lords operate with impunity in broad daylight. These are highlights of our latest Hotline documentary, Premix Cartels.
Constant supply of premix fuel is critical for the survival of a fishing industry in Ghana. According to the Fisheries and Aquaculture Development Ministry, millions of liters of fuel are supplied to fishermen annually. In 2018, 72 million liters of premix was lifted from the Tema Oil refinery to various landing beaches. Yet, hundreds of fishermen sometimes struggle to get the fuel to buy. For an industry that depends so much on the supply of premix fuel, this is not only a livelihood issue, it is also political. That is why President Akufo-Addo is paying a lot of attention to premix fuel.
To promote the effective and efficient distribution of premix fuel, we will continue to use the premix fuel tracking system and audit landing beaches measures which have ensured that since November there's been no report of premix diversion, a marked improvement from the past.
But has he?
I want to what the petrol maybe a better catch a band a day. Modern because you won't go far or landing beach in my one year. A big cry about electricity, meaning bigger or child or classroom. Teacher, no what now but two. Premise no not to my hand. In your one gas or band will be bad in this year. It be catch a band as a dama.
Diversion of premix fuel may have been dealt with by this administration, but there are teething challenges that continue to linger and give fishermen sleepless nights in coastal communities. In this documentary, I take you on a rather dangerous journey to expose disturbing happenings with the supply of premix fuel. I will dig into the unusual supply of premix in some communities, the underhand dealings of a cartel hoarding and trading premix at exorbitant prices, and the artificial shortages these cartels create. The regulations of a Premix Fuel Committee demand that a fisherman gets a maximum of 1 barrel of a fuel per month. Even that quantity is for fishermen with large boats and canoes. And the fuel is to be sold directly to the fishermen and not middlemen. But during my trip, I discovered many middlemen aggressively buying, hoarding, and selling premix fuel against the law.
Oh, they have been complaining a lot. They have been complaining a lot. They said, oh, no, they are not, the government is not helping them. The government is not helping them. Even though they have brought in free education and so on, that is their main work that they do. So if they cannot get fuel for fishing, it affects them with the whole family.
I have come to the central region. It has many poor communities whose livelihoods depend on fishing. Although there is constant supply of premix fuel to the many fishing communities here, for the ordinary fisherman, getting a gallon of a fuel to buy can be a real struggle. However, for those who have money, it is easy to invest in the purchase of a commodity which has been subsidized by government. These individuals have formed cartels that hoard the product and later sell to fishermen at exorbitant prices. Kobina Alakan is a young fisherman, a Dutch commander.
Connection from Sunadna, what can be a demand where a bit some second dinner eliminate and new tekra no one drum you to me to 12 million and see abandon my again my head afro yeah how otu na mpo di brain ya afro na da oda ye chempo mo agi kokunu otu no ancien connection fun so head ne oto no wasen wa ne woton agime bi a one drum ye tun be 5.3 no awon wasen wa tuna me na ibini di 12 million 11.5 12 million 11.5 and see up isu yako one na yan china mana yebe sembo kono aspense ye yo kono mena odosu